Good morning and welcome to today's good news. My name is Mitch and I'm a missionary staff here at Calvary Chapel, Rosarito. We're continuing in the book of Proverbs, and our big theme today is peer pressure. And that reminds me of a story that really happened many years ago. I was in high school and we were on the pier in Huntington Beach, and it was late at night, and I was with two friends, and one of them suggested, hey, let's jump into the water. It was late at night, we were bumbling around the pier, and I had pants on. I didn't want to do it, but I said, okay, let's jump in. So we jumped in, signs all over the place, no jumping off the pier. We jumped in the water, and then all of a sudden the ocean started raging. My friends, they were fine. They got back. I was a decent swimmer, but in the middle of the night with long pants on, I was struggling, and I thought I was going to die, and I started screaming, help, help, and then there were sirens on the beach waiting for us, and then I heard over a loudspeaker, hey, idiot. And I went, what? Stand up, you're in 2 feet of water. Well, today, like I said, we're in the book of Proverbs, and Solomon is writing to his children, and he is letting them know that, hey, there's going to be people that try to put pressure on you to do sin. And so let's read. Here we're in the midst of a story where he's warning them against robbers, telling them, hey, let's go rob this guy and take his stuff. So verse 14, chapter 1 says, throw in your lot among us, we will all have one purse. Now, the Bible is full of promises from God. And you know what? There's also a lot of promises of sin. And this is one of those promises of sin that we see here today, that if people that are engaged in sin, misery loves company. They want others to join them. And not only that, but sin never delivers on its promises. You are never satisfied with sin. It just wants more and more and more. And robbers are liars, and it's not just one sin. So there's many sins. And so people that are engaged in this kind of thing, they want to get other people to get involved with them so that they don't feel so bad about themselves. I remember one time, many years ago again, I had stole some stuff with some friends, and we were keeping it in a room. And I remember coming into this room and saying, someone stole the stuff I stole. Because one of my friends had stolen it and taken the money himself. Do you see the word purse here? This word's only used 4 times in the New King James, and it reminds me of my wife. She has a purse, and she has everything in there. And me and my son, we're building a tree house, and we're putting a flagpole in there. And I said, you know what? We need to know how long that flagpole is, so we can put a flag on top with a rope. So we wanted to measure it. My wife came out and she had a screwdriver in there. She just unbolted the bottom and just laid it down and measured it for us. She said, it's 29 feet 3 inches. I looked at Bubby and said, she just gave us the width, not the height. Let me tell you who's a good person to share your purse with. God. You know, God has a large bank account, and he wants to share it with you. And when we share our meager resources with the Lord, he can put it together with the other people of God, and things can get done. Churches can be planted. People can get saved in different parts of the world through us when we share our purse with the Lord. And if there's a takeaway I could give you today, that would be, instead of succumbing to peer pressure, why don't we give our hearts to the pure pressure of the Lord? You know, Jesus says in the most famous sermon of all time, blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Do you want to see God this morning? Allow his pressure of his word, the pure pressure of the Lord, to seep into you. Allow the Holy Spirit to move in your life in his way, in his time. Don't try to get anything quick. Don't try to get greedy and get something fast and right away, but really wait on the Lord and allow him to lead you and to guide you, and that's today's good news.